I'm not shouting. No.
If I shout, you will know that I'm shouting,
that
and the person is actually shouting, but the person doesn't know he or she is shouting.
Hello everyone. How are you all doing today?
Fine.
Yeah, so this is part 2 of 10 important questions to ask on a date.
Yes.
It could be your first date, could be any other date. But there are important questions that you should ask. My name is Muyiwa.
And I'm Oyinkansola.
And this is
Love and Emotions Up.
So we'd like to ask you, have you liked, have you shared, have you subscribed? If you have not done those, please do them now. Yeah. And if you have not watched part 1 of this video, please watch it now.
The link
will be somewhere on the screen and also on the description box. You see it there. You can watch part 1 so that you will be able to flow into part 2. So straight to part 2. Next question, which is question number 6, is this: what makes a healthy relationship or friendship for you? So what do you define to you as a healthy relationship and a healthy friendship? That's the question we're asking you. So it is one of the questions. Don't forget that these questions we're talking about are questions that you should ask on a date, be you a male or a female. So ask the person you're on a date with, relationship, what does a healthy relationship look to you? If a person just slaps you with play, this story, romantic slap, and the person does a hello, my dear, cute slap. If the person slaps you, how will you take it? Is it healthy for you? Is it we're just catching cruise for you? So these are some of the important questions you should ask. So paint scenarios, paint some important scenarios or funny scenarios or something you've heard somewhere or something you feel that you should ask the person. But what makes a healthy relationship?
Because what is healthy for you might not be healthy for the other person, and what's healthy for the other person might not be healthy for you. So know if you guys are on the same page.
One of the reasons why we put it as relationship or friendship is because this your dating might just be a friendship dating. It may not be a relationship dating. And on the other hand, it might be a relationship dating depending on the kind of date you are. That takes us to question number 7, which is one of my favorite, in fact, it's one of our favorite questions to ask. And this is it. If you had everything you wanted in life, you had money, you had car, you had health, you had everything you wanted in life, how would you spend your time? What will be your way of life?
Okay. There are so many things that you think you don't like. It's because you don't have money. There are so many things you feel like they're extravagant. It's because you don't have the means yet. So now picture yourself as having all the money, all the time, all the everything. How do you picture yourself living? What are the hobbies you find yourself indulging in? What is that lifestyle that you find yourself living? It helps one to want original true values and way of life, because the truth of the matter is that where you are right now is not where you will be in the next 5-10 years, and some of those subtle undiscovered traits that you have right now will start showing for in the next 5-10 years. And sometimes it might come as a rude shock to yourself and also to your spouse. And if it's not something that your spouse is prepared for, it might cause some friction. And if you properly not manage, it might escalate to something else. So picture yourself as having everything would help you to know the undiscovered traits in your life and also in the life of the other person too. So you would know that in the next 5 or 10 years I will not be having a problem with this person, or in the next 5 or 10 years I'll be having a problem with this person based on whatsoever answer you get from it.
Another thing that this question does for you is it helps you know what your partner thinks, the kind of picture the person has in mind. Does this person think small or think big? Do you understand? That's that. Then another thing is, because we're seeing scenarios where, for instance, now a lot of Nigerians have been moving out of Nigeria, and they've been going to other countries, UK, US, and Canada, and thereabout. Some of them immediately get there and they are more comfortable than they were ever. They don't go to church anymore. They just say, bushy church, forget about church. Now I'm comfortable. On Sundays, we go on boat cruise, boat ride, we take our dog on a walk. That's what we do.
Sundays,
we use it for rest. We go for golf. That's what. So from there, you will know what is important to the person. So if you are a believer, as for instance now, and somebody is telling you that on Sunday that he will just be chilling at home, Netflix and chill, just hang out with friends, go on boat cruise, and he never mentioned God, or she never mentioned God, then you should know. You should have an idea from there that could be a red flag. Question number 8. What are the practical ways you handle stress, challenges, and conflicts? Because these things will arise in any relationship, friendship relationship, or family relationship, any form of relationship, marriage relationship. These things will happen. So how does the person handle all these things? For instance, now when you are stressed out, do you shout? Do you just walk food away?
How do you express?
Yes. How do you express your anger?
Your emotions.
Yes.
Do you take it out on people, or do you take time to just take a walk? And are you emotionally intelligent to know how to craft words in the best way, or you say it as it comes and you be like, you take me for who I am, or I'm blunt in this life or something? Because some people don't understand the gravity of words. They say it as it comes, and you, for example, words mean a whole lot to you. You cannot forget some words. In fact, for some people, words that is very strict ways that people let you know if you love them or if you don't. So if you're on the opposite side of life, it might not be too much of something. You know that there are some families that when they are talking, they talk very loud. They don't see it as a problem. But if you are from the easygoing family, be like, why are you shouting? Yeah. And the person is not actually shouting.
The person will even be telling you that I'm not shouting. No.
If I shout, you will know that I'm shouting. And the person is actually shouting, but the person doesn't know he or she is shouting.
And that's where somebody there's one of our mentors that used to ask one question. He said, "Is your normal?"
Exactly. Yeah. So how do you handle conflict? For you might feel like this is the best way to handle conflict, and the other person feels that this is the best way to handle conflict. Both of them are right, but you need to now know if both rightness is right to the two of you, or you'll be able to tolerate this person's rightness or not. And if you feel that this is the time to probably let the person understand more or in a better way, this is the right time also.
Yeah, and this is not to say that there's possibility that the person will not tell you the truth completely.
Yeah.
Give allowance for that, but just have an idea, basically. Yeah. Do you get? And we're not taking all these questions just to be interrogation.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
It has to be spicy,
just spice it, spice all these things so that it doesn't look as if interview, question and answer segment, date, but ask them wisely, and that takes us to the next question. How was your last relationship experience? Any lessons learned? So this is for people who were in a relationship before. Or they have been in several relationships before. You are not asking for details. You just want to have an idea of what happened, because there might be what was that word they call it? There might be a pattern. Do you get? There might be a pattern. So from there, if you are a wise person, you'll be able to carve out or detect some of those patterns. Maybe the person is a very carefree person. That's why this relationship broke, Then ask the person too, what lessons did the person learn? Do you get? Were there lessons learned from those previous or even the last relationship?
And also it will help you to know if this person has healed from the emotional trauma that comes with breakup or moving on. It will help you to know if this person is healthy enough to venture into another relationship, or you need to give it some time for this person to be whole and perfect, so that the person doesn't take out the frustration of the previous relationship on you, or the person is not just using you as a fill-up for the
yes.
void in the person's heart or the person's mind.
Because if the person uses it as fill-up, you will not enjoy that relationship.
Yes.
I can guarantee you.
Whether fill-up or no fill-up, whether fill-up or whatever thing, once it's not for the good intention, you cannot even enjoy it.
You cannot.
Yes.
Because it is for the wrong reasons.
Already.
And then and there will be backlogs that will backlash on you.
Yes.
Do you get? So let the person heal well first.
Yes.
In case there was a breakup, the person has not completely healed well. And you will see the traces. Except if you are not intelligent or patient.
The way the person talks about the ex, the way the person talks about.
Yes, does the person get angry
talking
about the person?
You know, it will help you to have a clue on the present status of the person in respect to the former relationship or relationships.
Exactly. And in case this is your own first relationship or the person's first relationship, still ask the question. But if there was no previous relationship, you can ask why. Why did the person decide not to go into any relationship until now, or something like that, you know, just to have an idea and things like that, and know people's intention, because intentions are important. That takes us to the last question. What are your long-term goals and aspirations? Very important question, and this will help you know if this person has a destination that is the same or similar. For instance, let me give an example. If somebody tells you that he wants to become the president of Nigeria in the next 20 years, and you, as a lady, for instance, you are not ready to become first lady. In fact, the slightest sound of politics is so irritating to your ears. You have your answers already. Especially if you know that you cannot budge, or you cannot change or shift over time. Or for instance, now the guy or the lady, or it could even be the lady. Let's assume that he's a guy now. You are the guy, and you ask the lady, and the lady tells you that wow, that she sees herself in ministry, that she's going to be a gospel singer that will be singing all around the world. And you will be like, Chineke, me that I want my wife to be full housewife,
to be cooking for me 24/7.
Exactly. Or you just want her to be going to the office and coming back every day. But in her own case, she's going to be traveling everywhere. So those goals and aspirations are important questions to find out. Would you be cool and satisfied with the person traveling all over the world, whether male or female? And there are some people that this is exactly what they want. In fact, that fits perfectly into their picture. Be like, wow, we're going to be traveling.
Yes, all these different ideologies or different visions doesn't necessarily mean that those people are bad. They are not bad. They just have their own peculiarities. And once you are able to resonate with each peculiarity, fine. Once you are not able to resonate with each peculiarity, it creates the notion that this person is bad. This person is bad. They are not bad. They are not bad. You just because you guys are not working together, you are not aligned. It's very important.
And the funniest thing is that person will find a perfect fit.
Yes.
That would fit into that person's picture.
Exactly.
You know, and they will make a perfect couple. Yes. Just like you two will find your own
perfect fit
and make a very fine couple.
Yes.
You know? So we hope this video has really taught you a lot of things. If you have questions from this video, please drop them in the comment section or send to us via mail or via DM. And if you're not following us on Instagram and Facebook, please start following us at Love and Emotions Hub. Have you liked? Have you shared? Have you subscribed? All right.
Also, don't forget to press the notification bell so that once we drop any new video, you'll be the first person to see it
and watch. All right. And if you have not shared, please share around. You know you have a lot of single friends that need to hear this thing. If you have comments, please drop your comments in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye.